Hey everybody, I'm RALPH MOFFETTONE and welcome to Gamerate, the show in which we review and assess classic and contemporary gaming with some random finds as well. With me today is bonafide gamer and game aficionado Dan McCLAIN, and today we're going to be talking about the Super Nintendo oddity, Dragon Power. Let's do this.
Alright, let's go.
This is like the most decked out room in the most decked out palace of the world's biggest video game aficionado. Where do you get all these weird tchotchkes?
You know, like the internet, mom and pop stores, GameStop.
Do you have any Super Mario Brother?
Yeah, I've got a few Super Mario Brothers games. Super Mario World on the SNES, Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube.
Why don't you talk about Dragon Power?
Alright. Dragon Power was published by Bandai in 1989 for the NES. It's originally a Dragon Ball game, but when they brought it to America, I guess for like licensing reasons, they had to change the characters.
Because
Yeah. So like Bulma.
you know I'm doing this.
Yeah, money.
Money, they love their money. You know what I mean?
Yep. So like Bulma became Nora, Master Roshi became like a wizard-looking hermit. Oolong is called Pudgy. They had to change a few items, like the Dragon Balls to Crystal Balls, and Bulma's panties to triangle sandwiches.
Uh-oh. Because they didn't want the kids to see.
Yeah, I guess not.
I wish I could have saw. Right? I bet you too.
I've actually got the NES right here.
But do you know what I'm saying about the Bulma? But you wish you could have saw that. Right?
You want to check it out?
Oh wow, get a load of this old dinosaur.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
And it still works?
Yeah, this one still works.
Okay, moment of truth. On a scale of Bandai to Bonsai, how fun is Dragon Power?
I guess if you're like a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, it would be a bonsai. But like honestly, I think it's like somewhere in between. Maybe even like more towards just Bandai. Like game's got its flaws.
So it's not your favorite game.
No, but I like to play it sometimes.
But it's fun to play for the novelty.
Yeah.
Because when you're a gamer as good as you, who has so many, who's so good at them, maybe sometimes it's fun just to experience a game that's unusual, even if it's not that good.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I was in here before, you know, I was frolicking around, you and Mirror Horse playing, and there's just so much, you know. When I was in here, I was just loving it. We were having a great time, and I was like, what is this? Like, the National Museum of Video Games, you know, like, what is this? Was I teleported to Japan, you know, like, what is this? Is this, like, the Best Buy in heaven? Is this, like, the Nintendo World in heaven? You know, it's just so great. I just want to thank you for even letting us do this. I love it. I love it here. I'm having a great time.
No problem. Yeah, I'm glad you're having a good time. Yeah. Want to set this up?
Yeah, what do you say we dust off this old dinosaur?
Sure.
Voila. We're in business. We're in business, baby. So is this one player or two?
It's one player, but we can like switch off every game.
What do you say we spruce things up with a few brews? Nothing snooty, Coors Banquet, you know. What do you prefer? Are you a beer buff? Do you like IPAs, IPA man?
I don't really drink that much.
Well, you want to pop one off for the occasion? Have a Coors with me?
I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Hey. All right, hold. There you go. What should we toast to?
Dragon Power?
To Dragon Power, to gaming, to all good games, and all... All right. Whew. what are the controls? Oh, shit. Sorry, dude. Hold on. Brad. Oh, sorry. It's probably fine. All right, hold on. All right. Do you have any more paper towels?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Stop, come on. Hey, can we see if we can boot it back up again real quick? Can we see if we can boot it back up again real quick? It may not even be broken. Dan! Dan! Damn it. Damn it, alright. Before we clean this up entirely, let's see if it works. Do you have any more paper towels? Try it. Is it no good, or?
No, it's not working.
You could use a blow dryer. Obviously, I figure out a system for paying you back. Whoever pays it won't be able to do it all at once, but I mean, it's all good. I'm sorry this happened, though, you know. Happens, but you know, these things usually get wet all the time. The way they build them, they're like built like a rock.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying that they built them very sturdily so that they can withstand things like that. So I'm sure.
When would these get wet?
I'm not saying they would get wet, but I'm saying
why
like
would they get wet?
I'm saying in the event of their getting wet, they're like an old-fashioned. Very solid.
I've never heard of an NES getting wet, so I have really like no reference material to read up on how to fix this thing, and it's clearly broken. So
well, it's not obviously broken. I mean, like if you like,
we tried
if
rebooting
you can like,
it didn't work.
But like maybe if you like air it out, if you aerate it for a whole day, maybe it won't be broken. But
so I just have to wait for a whole day. You guys are gonna be gone. I just don't get why there has to be this like whole. You have to find out from the producer who's gonna pay who to pay me back. This is like $40.
Question of responsibility. I know it's not a lot. It would seem to you. But like, it's a question of just like who is responsible for the reimbursement.
Well, like you're the one that knocked over the beer, so shouldn't like you be responsible for it?
Obviously, I'm the one who knocked over the beer. Obviously, but it's like you're not. I did it in the context of shooting something for the show. So who I answer to, they may be the ones who answered it. Like there's a system of rules. So it may not necessarily be me because it was in the line of duty. It was a matter of me doing something for my job, for the show, in which a lot of people have a stake, not just me. Like it's not just of my volition, so it may not just be me who reimburses it.
That's what doesn't make sense to me. You're saying it was in the line of duty, and it sounds like you're trying to hide away. Like you admitted you're responsible, but then it sounds like you're backing away from that statement, and you're trying to say like, oh, it was the higher up's fault, or it was like the camera crew's fault.
Well, let's just do a different game. Like, I'm sorry this happened, but can we just, like, for my sake, can we just, like, do a different game, and then we'll move on, we'll figure out, like, how to shelf this, or figure out how to pay you back, you know? Like, if we can just do a different game to finish it. Let's snap to it. Pokemon Snap. The thing I always loved about this game was that you're basically making your own art. I always found Electrode especially aesthetically beautiful, along with Cindo Quill, Voltorb, Marinx, I believe was one of my tops, and you're basically just making the most of what the game gives you. And it's an interesting conceit. Well, that about wraps it up for Gamer Rate. Pokemon Snap, quite a game. It's unusual because I'm used to using Pokemon. Here you just take pictures. I learned a lot about it. Couldn't have learned anything without my man Dan McCLAIN. It was a good time, and that concludes our episode. Keep on gaming, and until the next game. Ah.